Alright, so if you've ever wanted to build your back muscles and get that Dorito shaped on your back, today's video is going to teach you exactly that. Alright, hey, how are you doing today? My name is Aaron Ramirez. If you are new around here, I simplify men's fashion and fitness. So if that does sound interesting, make sure to subscribe. But like I said, today's video, I'm going to be helping you build your back muscles so that way you guys can have a nice, wide, and thick back, which is very important in men's fitness. If you guys are going for aesthetics, a good back is going to be a solid foundation for that. So today I am teaching you guys 3 of my favorite back exercises that helped me completely explode my back. In my opinion, I definitely did not have good genetics for my back muscles, but these 3 exercises definitely changed the shape of my back. And I am also going to be sharing 4 ways that helped me build not only my back, but every single type of muscle group that I have. These are 4 different methods of training that helped me a lot, and hopefully it'll help you. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. Alright, the first one on the list is going to be dumbbell rows. Now, rows are definitely the best way to build back, but more specifically, I'm going to be talking about dumbbell rows. This is definitely the main exercise that helped me build my back. It helped me get it wider and thicker. So the way I do my dumbbell rows is I put my hand down on a bench or any type of surface. I lean over, I let the dumbbell hang in front of me, and then I pull with my elbows. Now, pulling with the elbows is something I stress a lot. When you're thinking about pulling with your elbows, it helps you get a better mind-muscle connection, which is very important in building muscle. More specifically for your back, the easiest way to get a mind-muscle connection is think about pulling with your elbows. What I mean by this is while you're laying down, you're going to have the dumbbell hovering in front of you, and when you're going to pull it up, you try to avoid swinging as much as possible, control the weight, and pull with your elbows, and right there you should definitely feel your lats being activated. Like I said, dumbbell rows have definitely been my favorite. They beat any other type of rows like cable or even barbell. I feel like I get the best pump with the dumbbell rows, so that is why I recommend it to you as well. Alright, the second exercise that helped me build my back was going to be lat pull downs. Now, this is definitely the best exercise to get a wider back. Basically, the muscle group that you're targeting is going to be your lats, and when you build bigger lats, this is what makes your back look wider. Now, this is a huge key to having a very aesthetic back. This is definitely one of my favorite back exercises, or even exercises in general, just because lat pull downs are the easiest way to get a back pump. And if you don't know what a pump is, basically when blood rushes into a certain muscle group, it feels a lot bigger, a lot fuller, because all that blood is in that muscle group, and that's why people call it a pump. Alright, the third exercise that helped me build my back are going to be pull-ups. Now, this is something very simple and you can pretty much do anywhere. I remember when I was little, I used to hang off a tree and just do pull-ups, but when I started doing them again, I noticed a huge increase on the gains on my back. Now, in my opinion, they've always been fairly easy to do, but for someone that's getting new into fitness, it can be pretty difficult at first. All you have to do is jump up, and instead of letting yourself fall right away, try to control yourself on the way down. This has helped so many of my friends learn how to start doing pull-ups, and obviously as time goes on, you'll start to get more advanced. Me personally, I like to pause on the top and go slow on the way down and then shoot up again. And eventually what you're going to start doing is getting a weighted belt and start having weights hanging from you and still being able to do pull-ups. Now, this is something I just started getting into as well. So I thought when I started doing pull-ups that my back was already going crazy. But once I started doing weighted pull-ups, I noticed my lats started to get way bigger. So as time goes on, you will definitely get better at pull-ups. If you aren't so good right now, definitely don't worry about it. Everyone starts from somewhere, but as long as you stay consistent and you work on them constantly, you are going to start being better at pull-ups. And obviously when you get better at pull-ups, your back will be bigger as well. Alright, anyways, those were the 3 exercises that definitely helped me build a bigger back. Like I said, now I'm going to be showing you guys the 4 methods of training that definitely helped me not only get my back muscles bigger, but getting my physique a lot better as well. Alright, the first one is going to be time under tension. So like I mentioned earlier, once I go up on the pull-ups, I like to go very slow on the way down. Pretty much that is the definition of time under tension. Basically what you're going to be doing is when you're doing reps, you're going to be going slow on the way up and slow on the way down. This is what's known as time under tension, and this is definitely what has helped me build a better physique and build a bigger back. Alright, the second thing is going to be tempo training. Now, this is something very similar. The only difference is you're going to be timing your reps. So for example, when I'm doing my lat pull downs, I like to go 5 seconds down, pause, then 5 seconds up. Basically what I'm doing here, I'm controlling the weight completely, and when I go slower on the reps, I get a better contraction on my muscles, and when I get a better contraction, more blood flow enters the muscle, giving you a better pump and making your gains even better. Now, the third type of training is going to be back offsets. Now, I do these a lot when it comes to dumbbell rows. So basically I'll pick a weight where I can only do 8 reps for. So this is going to be very heavy. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to drop the weight by 5 or 10 pounds, only go for 10 reps. Then I'm going to drop it again, go for 12 reps, and then drop it once again for 15. Now that was just an example, but you could pretty much do anything around those lines. Basically back off sets is starting off heavy and then lowering the weight to do more reps. Now this is definitely my favorite method to do when it comes to strength training and building a better physique. When I started doing this on my back workouts, I noticed my back got a lot thicker and a lot more full. So that's definitely why I recommend it to you as well, because it's something so simple and it helps you get stronger, and when you get stronger you get bigger. Now of course you don't have to focus solely on strength training, but just keep that in mind. When you get stronger you get bigger. Now the fourth thing is going to be pretty much the exact same, except it's going to be in reverse. So for example, if I'm doing lat pull downs, I really like to go 15 15 12 10. So I'll pick a light weight, do 15, make sure it's very controlled so you force more blood into your muscle groups. I'll do that for 2 sets, and then I up the weight and only go for 12 reps, and then I up the weight once again and do 10 reps. Now of course that's an example, but that is just an example, but as long as you follow that guideline, reverse back off sets will definitely help you build more muscle, especially when you're doing them on back workouts. But anyways, that is pretty much it for today's video. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave me a like. I would really appreciate it. Make sure to implement these 3 exercises and these 4 methods, and I promise you your back will start getting bigger and more fuller. But other than that guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.